We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Neggs back here again with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. 2025 new release Prism Football 3-box. Pick your team. Stack 1 or stack 2. Which stack are we going with? 1 or 2? The last one I will probably use tomorrow in a 3-box pick your team. 1 or 2. Otherwise, I'll flip a filler. Smiley face will be 1. Blank will be 2. 1, 2. We are going with 2. Good luck, everybody. All right, here we go. Green scope, nice one there. That card's sick. We got a cool one coming up. But first, Colston Loveland. To Bears. Bears going to MJ94. That's out of 75. That's a nice one. There's Prismatic Dexter Lawrence Silver. Or, sorry, Lockdowns Silver. Silver Marshawn Lattimore. DK Metcalf out of 200 Steelers. What's up, Jake? I'm doing good, buddy. How are you doing? I'm excited to show off this next card here. Tyrone Tracy. That is out of 65 for the Giants. All right, this is a cool card. Going to C. Beard and the Steelers. How about Aaron Rodgers on the patch auto? That's my first Steelers Aaron Rodgers auto. I've pulled Packers, I've pulled Jets, but there's my first Steelers one. Aaron Rodgers going to the Steelers and C. Beard. That's a cool card. How have you been, Jake? There is Ladarius Sneed out of 180 there on the football. Luther Burden Silver Emergent. Silver Chop Robinson. Travion. There is Travion Travis Hunter. Gray Zabel out of 249 Seahawks. I think we got a manga. Here. I just haven't set up at any. I've been busy. I don't even know what shows have been going on, to be honest. All right, here we go. We do got a manga. It is, oh, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow for the Bengals. Bengals going to Z Leonard. There you go. Joey B. Joey B on the manga. That's awesome. There you go. That is a sweet card. Colston Loveland. Seahawks, Nick Emanwari. Hollow. Jim Kelly out of 149 Bills. Yeah, I haven't done any shows. I've been just busy. And, man, Tyler Shook's been all over this case. 2 autos already. Now we got out of 125. Yeah, that's a big hit for the $49 Bengals right there. There is Jalen Warren out of 249, and this is sweet too. How about Patrick Mahomes out of 49 on the Prism break? Purple Power Patty Mahomes. Chiefs going to Pete. There you go, Pete. Man, what a box. What a first box here. There is more Colston Loveland out of 230. Silver Deshaun Jackson. There is Christian Wilkins out of 225. And here's a cool auto. Marshall Faulk on the silver auto. Colts going to Flan. The Colts going to Flan there. Marshall Faulk on the auto. And that is going to wrap up box number 1. Heck of a first box. Heck of a first box. I'm just going to sleeve up some of this stuff. I got to get out of here at 5:30 today, and I still got to do that O-Pee-Chee break. So I'll get this stuff sleeved up, or top loaded in the morning. That was a fun box. That's for you. Joe Burrow. Joey B. We've been hot with the Bengals. There you go. That's right. Nice hit. It's a big card. It's a big card. I hurt you earlier with the Giants, but I think that more than makes up for it. I'm not sure. I'll take a look in the morning. I can let you know tomorrow. There's Jackson Dart. Demi Mord Lenore out of 249. Prismatic Larry. I don't even know how to say that guy's name. We'll call him Lenore. And nice Shamar Stewart should be out of 25. 3 out of 25. Shamir Stewart. Bengals have been doing well too in this. I mean, obviously, outside of the Burrow, they've been doing good. Cam Scattaboo, Silver Joe Horn. There is, out of 225, Josh Allen. And next autos, Browns going to be Denzel Ward. Denzel Ward. Browns going to Pete. That's not the Brown auto we're looking for. Out of 60, Harold Fannin. Nice one there. Sounds good, buddy. Lamar. Archie Manning. There's Alec Pierce out of 200, Colts. Luther Burden. Keandre Hunt, or Keandre Miller out of 49, Saints. And Jaden Higgins. That's a nice auto there for the Texans. Green Scope out of 75. That is Texans going to Scallywag. Out of 180 is Nico Collins, Fractal Silver, Lamar Jackson. Silver Tavondre Sweat. And red Ladarius Sneed, all-purpose Josh Jacobs. That is out of 149, Ladarius Sneed. Silver Brenton Strange. Mike Vrabel out of 249, Patriots. Yep, all of our Minnesota breaks will be here now at Blaine. Debo Samuel out of 65. And that'll wrap up box 2. Yep, all of the Minnesota breaks here will be at Champlin now. Or, I mean Blaine. I always say Champlin, but it's Blaine. It's Joe Burrow. Oh, for sure. I like to grab the Bengals and things. Derek Brown out of 249. There's Fireworks Silver, Tyler Warren. Tootin out of 230 Jaguars. Silver Daniel Carlson. Then we got Najee Harris out of 225 and Steve Spurrier. Steve Spurrier on the auto. 49ers going to Jay Thorne. Jay Thorne. Steve Spurrier silver auto. Luther Burden base. There is Jaden Daniels out of 249. Or sorry, out of 65. I keep getting the oranges mixed up. Lockdown. Jalen Carter. Silver Bucky Irving. Brad Johnson out of 200. And nice. Isaac Tesla, as I like to call him, out of 75. And Tootin for the Jags. Vishal Tootin Jaguars. Yeah, you can do it at Blaine. Yeah, you can do it. You can do the block. You can do the drop off at Blaine now. For we are accepting the drop offs at Blaine now. There's Malik Neighbors out of 220 or out of 230. Silver LeGarrette Blount. There is Caleb Johnson out of 225 Steelers. Kavontae Turpin silver. Jackson Dart base. Cam Ward emergent. All of those I will get sleeved up and taken care of for you guys. Zay Flowers, hollow. Wes Welker out of 200 on the Hyper. Patriots. And green, there's Scattaboo. Green Scope out of 75. Mike Evans. Nice one there for the Bucks. And that is going to wrap this one up. That was a good. I mean, a lot of that came out of that first box. That first box was absolutely loaded. All right, so these are all out of our, all in the 200s here. Neighbors, Johnson, Welker, Brown, Tootin, Harris, Johnson, Lenore, Josh Allen, Pierce, Vrabel, Metcalf, Zabel, Warren, and Wilkins. Now these ones are all out in the 100s. Well, 180 and then 149. Nico Collins, Ladarius Sneed, Jim Kelly, and Ladarius Sneed. We got a little Sneed rainbow starter here. These are 99 and less. Mike Evans, Jaden Daniels, Isaac Tesla, Harold Fannin Jr., Keandre Miller, Deebo Samuel, and Tyrone Tracy Jr. Couple autos, Bashal Tootin there for the Jags, Steve Spurrier, 49ers, and Denzel Ward for the Browns. Jaden Higgins out of 75, green scope, Texans. Marshall Falk, silver auto for the Colts. That's cool. How about prismatic? Patrick Mahomes out of 49. That is cool. Tyler Shook, purple out of 125 Saints. We got Colston Loveland out of 75 and Colston Loveland out of 230. Awesome. I love this card right here. Aaron Rodgers on the patch auto for the Steelers out of 99. Go Pack Go. And then in the mitt, we got Shamir Stewart out of 25, but Joe Burrow on the manga. The Bengals going to Z Leonard. Congratulations there. All right, that is going to do it for me on this one. I will see you guys back here in just a couple minutes with O-Pee-Chee. Thanks, everyone.